Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Organized with Joy. Today is my monthly Declutter with Me video where I share with you everything that I decluttered for this month. And this is an open collaboration, so I will have the playlist linked in my description box below if you want even more decluttering motivation. I host this collaboration every month, and if you're a creator and you're interested in joining this collaboration, please let me know down in the comments so I can add you to our group chat over on Instagram. But let's get into everything I decluttered in the month of March. So I actually don't have a ton to declutter this month, and it might not be surprising to you. If you've been following my channel, you might know that I did a huge decluttering challenge in the month of January and got rid of quite a lot of stuff during that month. And then last month in February, I was up visiting my parents and I was helping them declutter their home. And here I am back in my home in March, and I have gathered a few things. But before I get into my things, I did want to say I brought these home from my mom's house. We organized her spice cabinet and she got some spice jars. And every time you order, I feel like anything on Amazon, it always comes with so many extra things. And these spice jars came with all different types of labels. And I told her I gave mine away on the Buy Nothing group, and she doesn't have a Buy Nothing group. So I told her, well, I'll just take them home with me and I'll give them away again on my Buy Nothing group. Next up, like I mentioned, I was up visiting my parents, so I was traveling a lot, and my eyelash curler got totally broken being transported to and from places when I went up to Indiana. I did try to fix it, but it doesn't really seem fixable. Eyelash curlers aren't very expensive to replace, so I replaced it. However, I had this eyelash curler in my purse, and I don't remember when I purchased this one, but this one was definitely a lot nicer than this one, and I kept this one as a backup eyelash curler, I guess, in my purse. But I used it instead of my broken one for a while before I replaced it. I did not like this at all, at all. I don't even want to keep this as a backup. This needs to go. Next up, I have this pot. It came with a plant, but I have put the plant in a different pot, and so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. I do have this CD case, and the reason I'm getting rid of it is because on Amazon, I'm telling you, I don't know why when you purchase things on Amazon, they want to send you multiples, but anyway, I purchased a new CD holder from Amazon, and it came in a pack of 2. I needed a smaller one for my movies that we decided to keep because back in January we decluttered a ton of movies, so I didn't need such a large case. But since it came with 2, I decided to get rid of this one that held our computer CDs. So now they match. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. I did go through our game cabinet. I was inspired by my friend Jo. Her channel is Minimal Zebra, and she went through her games on a recent video, and it really inspired me to go through our games. And I really had a difficult time decluttering them. I probably should have my family members help me do it. But I did pick out a couple of things that I really don't remember using anytime recently. And I asked my youngest son because I felt like he would be the one that would be most likely to want to use these. And he said he didn't care about either of them. This game called Exploding Kittens. I literally don't remember the last time we played this game. Like, that is gonna go because we just don't ever play it. And then this was I don't even know if this is really like a cup stacking game. I think it's kind of a solitary game. My youngest son, was really into this for a while. I don't know, there was like a craze back several years ago, but he said he's done with that. So I'm gonna let go of those two things. It's not a lot of games that I let go of, but I feel good that I at least let go of 2 games. I have this package of rings. I guess they're called book rings. I purchased them for a couple of different projects that I did, and this was many years ago. And I haven't gone back to use these since I did those couple of projects, but I've held on to them for a very long time, still haven't used them, so I'm gonna go ahead and let these go. I also have some dry erase markers, and the reason I'm getting rid of these is because I tend to grab the smaller point. These are kind of a fatter point, and I have other dry erase markers that have a finer point to them, and basically the only thing I use dry erase markers for is for our wall calendar in our kitchen, and so I don't see a need to hold on to these since I don't use them. Lastly, this was definitely the most difficult thing. I have been eyeing this for a while now. 201 great questions. We used to use this sometimes at the dinner table just as like conversation starters. They just have random questions that you can talk through. It would be good for like a date or for families, but we have not used this in so long. And I think I was just a little bit sentimentally attached to it, but I am trying to be more realistic with myself on things that we don't use. If we don't use it, then there really isn't a need to keep holding on to it. So I am gonna go ahead and let go of this and hope that someone will actually use it. All right, friends, that is all I have for you for today's video. I hope that this inspired you or gave you some ideas of things around your home that you could be decluttering. And don't forget, if you need more motivation, please check out the playlist, which will be linked in my description box below. But as always, thank you so much for watching this video until the end, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.